Sky News is bringing you full coverage of the rare solar eclipse. It's expected to be at its peak across the United States, but western parts of the UK also have a chance of witnessing it. So if you are a keen amateur astronomer, experts reckon Londonderry is the place to be on Monday night. And we can talk to David Moore, chair of the Astronomy Ireland, who's planning on heading to Londonderry for the eclipse. David, thanks very much for joining us tonight. What do you think of the chances on Monday night?
Well, the weather forecast is very difficult to predict, and that's all that will stop us from seeing it. So really just check the weather on the day. In fact, sometimes it's actually best to ignore the weather forecast and just go out and hope for the best, especially as this is happening at sunset. So any low-lying clouds on the horizon could be really tricky.
And of course, we have all the warnings. If you do get a chance to see it, the ways of doing it safely, what do you advise people to do?
Well, yeah, it's a partial eclipse of the sun, so the best 1/3 of the sun will be covered. The other 2/3 is still as dangerous to your eyesight as the sun is in the daytime sky anyway. So don't look at it with binoculars or a telescope for sure. Even sunglasses aren't safe. You need special eclipse glasses like these ones, which are EU certified and knock out all but about a millionth of the sunlight is all that gets through those. But you can actually get two little sheets of paper, hold one up to the sun, punch a small hole with a pencil and pick up the sun on a piece of white paper a few feet back. And that will actually give you a good view of the bite that's taken out of the sun as the moon slowly moves across the sun's disk.
How big an event is this obviously for all of us, but for astronomers in particular? What do these things mean?
Yeah, well, this is a partial eclipse of the sun. Total solar eclipse is extremely rare. The last time was one over UK soil was in 1999. This eclipse will be total over North America, but if you're not there, we're just going to see a partial eclipse. And partial eclipses are much more common. You see one every year or two, so they're not that rare at all. Having a clear sky, that's probably actually even more rare.
Well, David Moore, we wish you and the weather the best for Monday, and thanks very much for joining us.
My pleasure.